If Ange loses against the Frankfurters on Thursday, should he be sacked right away? We'll ask you that shortly. But this game, we talk about individual errors. We talk about mistakes, costing your team, silly playing it out from the back. I mean, luckily you're at a baby shower, so you didn't even have to witness it.
Don't plan my weekends around them anymore, mate. Just watch highlights. To be fair, I got there I got to the baby shower as the game kicked off, and just as I opened my door to get out, the last thing I heard on the radio was, "Oh, and Wolves have scored." And I thought, "Yeah, crack on, off."
Best time to leave.
Off we go.
They scored after 2 minutes, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, we should have been. They had the second one ruled out. We would have been 2-0 down after 5 minutes. Yeah. So
the way they start is mad.
It's just, like what
she did say you can tell within the first 30 seconds.
You can tell within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, that is true.
Honestly, what do you want me to say? I've sat here all season and said the same thing. I'm 17 losses in, mate. Like,
your Spurs colleagues are on holidays. Like
Forest next as well.
Expressions was in Mexico, now he's in Saudi.
Tobes is away.
Tobes is in America.
I'm going away.
They'll just leave.
Megan, our seasons are just...
It's true. What do you say at this point?
Nothing.
Like that squad, I'm sorry, that
really.
group of players cannot be in that position. They've got far too many talented players to be in that part of the table, so he has to go. Regardless of what you think,
he's gone.
The recruitment,
he's gone. He's gone.
And everybody's fit now. Do you remember? Team now as well. Do you remember it was get everybody back fit? Once everybody's back fit, you're not going to be seeing this nonsense anymore.
Then it was
Mickey van der Ven.
Then it was
Romero,
they need the time. They're back, but they need a few games
to
get up to speed. Then it was that one.
I just want to read you what he said. Okay, we conceded goals on the back of uncharacteristically individual errors. It's not uncharacteristic. I see it week in, week out. It's very hard to get a result. Guys making errors who, to be fair, have been pretty good for us this year. It all happened in one game. No.
TBF, they've been pretty good. Right?
And when I got in the car to come back, he was on the radio and he said, "We don't concede. We didn't really concede big opportunities, mate. You conceded 4 goals. What do you mean? You've lost your head, bro. You've lost your mind.
What do you mean?
I rode out for you. Okay, I put my neck on the line for you. I was on the M1. I was on the hard shoulder. Let me take the bottle.
Where are you on the motorway now?
Now I told you, come. I said to you last week, come get me. I'm waiting to be picked up. I had one foot in, one foot out. I just I look at the system, if we can call it that. There is no system. There's none. I haven't seen the system probably since the first 10 games of last season. There's no system. There's no players that aren't available, whatever nonsense. It just don't work. They don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to defend. Yeah, okay, actually they still score goals, but they can't do anything. You might as well just not have a midfield. They just walk straight through it. You might as well not have a defend because it's spread so wide open. Might as well not even be there. Put the whole of Australia in between it. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like an idiot because again, I've trusted the wrong man.
What will be his next job?
Trusted the wrong man to get it over, to get it done.
What will be his next job?
I don't know. I don't know. Back to just A-League. Off you go.
Celtic.
Go out to Celtic. Go somewhere.
Saudi
No,
job?
and I'll tell you what will probably happen. He'll go. Why are you laughing? He'll go somewhere else, and he'll probably do really well. Like every player
I don't think so.
that leaves, every manager that leaves.
I'd like to interject here.
Yeah.
This isn't the same as last time. You see, Nuno did a job at Wolves, came to Tottenham. You lot messed him up. You traumatised him. Now he's at Nottingham Forest, back where he belongs. That type of team, that type of squad, that type of system. Conte was a winner. Jose was a winner. Poch, Southampton.
Emerson Royale, mate.
I'm not going to go any back further because I don't really need to. The point is, this man here is a fraud. And it's funny because Robbie actually said this last season. He's going to get figured out. It's not gonna be good, mate. It's gonna be bad. And now he's finished. He's going back to Japan, Saudi, America. Pick your spot. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He's too sensitive. This guy.
He's a ticking time bomb.
He's too sensitive.
But comes across like he's not by doing the macho thing, but really it's because you're rattled, mate.
He cannot be managing at the elite level of how sensitive he is. I'm sorry. He cannot. He's too sensitive to manage at the elite level. You can't be cussing out kids saying, "I'm your father." This ain't Jeremy Kyle saying, "Oh, I'm going to tell you what to do. You weren't brought up like this. We didn't raise you to be like this." Focus on the tactics, brother. Do you know what I mean?
There ain't no tactics.
But what if
No. He's still got to go. He still has to go. If we manage, let me tell you.
No, but what if he?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
What if he wins the Europa League?
It does not matter. He still must go.
No, but will he be as bad as what we're saying now?
No, because they'll have a trophy. They'll be gassed. They'll say he's got to stay.
The fan base has not been on it for such a long time, and there was obviously like a pocket of us that was still like, let's see what happens when the injuries, when everyone comes back, etc. But we've seen the sample size now. He's shit.
No, but that trophy thing, though.
No, it makes no difference.
Wouldn't everyone just be so happy around the place?
Everyone is so Ange out.
Yeah, you won't win it. But
no, we won't win it because we're actually not. The thing is,
you won't get past Frankfurt, no chance.
The other night, actually, Spurs deserved to actually win that game, and it was so frustrating because we had so many chances. And we went 1-0 down, which was obvious. But after that, we actually played quite well, especially in the second half, and had so many chances to try and kill the game, but just didn't have enough quality in the final third to get it done, which was so frustrating because we all know we're going to take serious licks when we go to Frankfurt, right? But if we go out Thursday, he'll be sacked Friday morning because. It's not untenable in the toxic way. It's now apathetic, and you never want to be in a state of apathy in anything because you just don't care. Which means we'll have Ryan Mason for the next however many games are left. But everyone's checked out the season anyway. Like we said, X on holiday, Tobe's on holiday, Fuad needs to go on holiday. I'm going back on holiday. Like there's no season here. There's nothing for me. I'll see you again in August. But the problem is with Ange and why I personally clung on for so long. Was because I just wanted to be happy. I wanted it to work. And I just felt like after all the horrible managers, the situations that we've been through, the pragmatism and like the nastiness from Conte and things like that, I just wanted it to work.
He took it to the other end of the spectrum.
He made me feel like actually I can have exciting football back. I can like
it's still exciting.
I'm watching. It's not.
It is.
I
am still excited.
One more thing before we move on. Christian Romero, just leave. Just leave. Just leave. The amount of individual...
Keep buy sell incoming.
The amount of I've said it to you the whole time. I'm just personally not a fan. I know that he is lots of people are a fan of him in the fan base. He thinks, again, bigger than the club, not on it, can't be asked.
Is that right? He just walked off yesterday, didn't acknowledge the fans?
Again, you're meant to be... This is another thing I mean about lack of leadership in Tottenham, about people actually caring for the badge. I mean, we could run the tapes back from the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years. I would have said the same thing. There's players like that. They don't really care, and they're not applying themselves. And his thing is like, well, I know I'm probably off in the summer, so I'm not really going to...
should be available then as well. Then.
Well, they're managing the minutes. They're managing him for Thursday because Thursday is obviously far more important. But with Romero, even before he got injured, there are countless individual mistakes that he made at the start of the season, and I called him out early doors on it. And there's more now. Vicario, really poor, really, really poor.
He was the one who's waiting for him back. He had the goalkeeper problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kinski comes in against Liverpool. Tell you what, young kid, he's done really well so early, this, that, and the other. Obviously, Fraser Force, it's terrible. But you're just waiting for him to come back because he was actually one of the positives before he got injured bad, and even him to come back.
You've not mentioned Son. He's been disappointing.
There's no point. There's no point mentioning him.
He's done for time.
No, because the revenue he brings to the club, he will be there until he can't even walk
Is
anymore.
It like that?
He's like Perez at Red Bull.
Trust me, literally. He was out of contract and they gave him an extension. It's because of the commercial revenue.
Well, it's not just to sell him. It's not to keep one more year left so they can.
They don't need to be one more year. Some was done last year. You could have kept him this year, his final season, and let him go in the summer on a free and said, "Okay, farewell season. We've finished 17."
Why don't they make him?
But like wherever he wants to go, he's been a great servant to Tottenham. And I love Son, but he's done.
Why don't
he
they
was
make
done
him
last
club
season.
ambassador?
Because they probably will try.
Probably already is.
Yeah, I'm being serious.
Son's going to retire.
That's exactly what he is.
He's not going to retire.
Son will go somewhere else.
How old is he?
He's an ambassador.
32, 33. He's done.
I must admit there has been a big drop off in his performance.
Yeah, no, he's at that level. He's
and also bear in mind, he's my captain.
Yeah.
Him, Romero, Maddison are my captains. Tell me who's taken any leadership from any of those three players.
Maddison since he come back,
one good game in 6.
Thursday night, good assist.
He's good then. Yeah, Solanke back off the injury.
Mate.
Nothing really.
Where's Richarlison?
60 mil.
Richarlison?
I think the only successes is I like the look of Bergvall. Jed Spence has been
That's
good.
it.
Those
Bergvall, Jed Spence, Archie Gray.
Udogie.
Yeah. Own goal though.
No.
Yeah, since he's come back from the injury as well.
No, done.
What's happening?
Literally, those are my 3 highlights. Archie, Gray, Bergvall, and Jed Spence. That's it. That's all I've had all season. End the season. Move on.